The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD was released on the Wii U in 2013, and was a high-definition revamped port of the original for the GameCube. It was an instantaneous hit with its improvements in textures, loading times, new content, and even new features for the Wii U gamepad. The port was a huge success for Zelda fans alike, but the Wii U itself was a marketing disaster. With the Nintendo Switch, would it be possible for Nintendo to port The Wind Waker HD to the Switch? My name is HylianLuke, and today I will be taking a look at what a theoretical port of the Wii U's beloved adventure could be like. Now, right off the bat, all the Wii U gamepad features would have to be repurposed or reversed back into the more traditional style of the Wind Waker's menu system on the GameCube. My biggest interest is that the tingle bottles would have to be scrapped for the port since Miiverse no longer exists. Nintendo could definitely have the Tingly Tuner return in the Switch port, but instead of a Game Boy Advance, it would simply be a tingle-fied Nintendo Switch and would function exactly the same as the original did. However, with the fact the Switch does not use two screens like the Wii U, or even the GameCube with the use of the GBA screen did, the Switch Tingly Tuner would have to work a little differently. Instead of using a separate console, the Tingly Tuner would simply show up over your current screen. This way you can use the Tingle Bombs or other power-ups present in the device. Another idea I have for it would be the possibility of connecting your Nintendo 3DS to the Switch through the download play function the 3DS has, but since the 3DS is practically dead at this point, it would be a rather poor choice to implement on Nintendo's behalf. Another addition I would like to see in a Switch port of The Wind Waker HD would be adding in the scrapped content The Wind Waker had planned as DLC for an after-story type of deal. The Wind Waker originally had more dungeons planned than for what was given, as well as scrapped items. It would be great to see these scrapped dungeons or items return in a port. As for what purpose they would serve, I honestly can't say, as the game was redesigned to not need the items that were scrapped. Perhaps the scrapped dungeon could come in as DLC, and the scrapped item can be the item Link receives in said dungeon. This wouldn't be the first time this has been done, as the Game Boy Advance port of A Link to the Past included an optional extra dungeon called the Palace of the Four Sword. The palace is a complete dungeon Link can go through to fight monsters and solve puzzles. If it can be done here, I don't see why The Wind Waker couldn't have this treatment. Next up, one addition I would love to have included for the Switch port of The Wind Waker would be the inclusion of Amiibo. The Wii U version of The Wind Waker HD came out in 2013, which was one whole year before Amiibo were released to the public. Because of this, Amiibo functionality was never added into the Wii U remake. With the Switch port of The Wind Waker, Amiibo support would be a big possibility. I even thought of how you could use the Amiibo functionality. Remember earlier when I talked about bringing back the Tingly Tuner? Yeah, that's how. Link would pull out the Tingly Tuner, which would allow you to spend rupees on stuff the Tingly Tuner can provide for you, but also doubles as the Amiibo feature. If you have any of the many Zelda Amiibos that are out there, you would be able to use the Amiibos to get Tingle Select items for free, alongside bonus items not available on the tuner itself. This way, whether you own Amiibo or not, the Tingly Tuner will still be of use to you. I feel the Amiibo functions in The Wind Waker would work the same as the functions in Twilight Princess HD. Scanning a Link Amiibo would refill arrows, Zelda would refill your hearts, and Ganondorf would once again turn your hearts blue and double the damage Link takes in combat. Other select Zelda or even non-Zelda Amiibos could also function for other features. Scanning the Daruk Amiibo could double Link's sword power, making his enemies a walk in the park. The Captain Falcon Amiibo could give Link a temporary boost in a bomb's blast radius, as well as a damage boost. Other Amiibos could give Link free potions, magic refill, or even large portions of rupees, which would reduce the time spent grinding away for money when you came to the Triforce quest. There could also be a function for Select Amiibo to have the sea chart information for select islands. This would make getting all the sea chart data much faster, as you wouldn't have to traverse to every island in order to get the map on your sea chart. Hero Mode is an addition to the Wind Waker HD for Wii U that doubles the damage Link takes as well as disables heart traps in the world. I think it would be really cool if Nintendo copied what they did for Twilight Princess HD, where the Hero Mode in the port would be mirrored from the normal game. This would be really interesting as we have never seen a right-handed Toon Link before. Alongside this, also copy having the 4 times damage multiplier towards Link if you are playing on Hero Mode with the use of the Ganondorf Amiibo. Veteran players of the Wind Waker would truly love this aspect and challenge, as it would really confuse and trick players thanks to the mirrored world. Another thing I would like to see for a Switch port of the Wind Waker HD would be more customizability. The most customization we have in the Wind Waker is being able to wear Link's outset clothes throughout the whole game after beating the game already for a first time, which was dubbed Second Quest. It would be nice if in Second Quest we unlock being able to customize Link how we please. I want to be able to choose if I am wearing the hero's clothes or the outset clothes. Yes, I am aware Link is wearing the hero's clothes made out of invisible cloth in Second Quest, but I think it's just an excuse to play the game in the outset clothes. I want to be able to choose whether I use the hero's sword or the master sword when I receive them, as well as the hero's shield or the mirror shield. It's a small change, but something like this would really inspire people to play through Second Quest, since there would be more variety in your looks as you played through the adventure again. Finally, the last improvement I would make for a port of the Wind Waker HD on the Switch would be a change in how the Nintendo Gallery system works. In case you are unaware, the Nintendo Gallery is an area located in Forest Haven, where the clay artist Karlov will make clay figures for you if you provide him with a picture of it taken by the Deluxe Pictobox. In the Nintendo Gallery, you can get clay figures of all the characters, enemies, and bosses in the game. However, in your first playthrough of the game, you are almost guaranteed to miss out on a couple figures. If Link doesn't get the Deluxe Pictobox before setting off to Dragon Roost Island, then you can say goodbye to getting the clay figure for Goma and even Kaleidos. I propose that Nintendo could fix this by doing what Breath of the Wild did for the Hyrule Compendium, by making the clay figures available for purchase. I think this could be a great way for people to fill out the Nintendo Gallery for people who missed out on either one-of-a-kind enemies like dungeon bosses, or for people who simply don't want to go explore and collect all of the photos needed to complete the gallery. Nintendo could also take the route that Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door took. The Thousand Year Door has an enemy archive called the Tattlelog, and a new entry to the Tattlelog would show the HP of whatever enemy you tattled on, alongside a brief explanation of the enemy's attack power, defense, and fight patterns. If Mario never instructs his partner, Goombella, to tattle on a boss, for example, Mario can still receive the information of the boss by going to Professor Frankly's study hall and grabbing the missing pages in the trash can. The Wind Waker on the Switch could also do this for the Nintendo Gallery, where Link can purchase lost photos of the bosses and other characters the player cannot take pictures of anymore. These can, in turn, be used to create the clay figures for the gallery. It's an interesting idea, right? That just about wraps up this video. What are your thoughts? What would you like to see happen for a potential port of the Wind Waker on the Switch? Be sure to let me know in the comments down below. If you haven't yet, please be sure to hit that subscribe button, as well as click that notification bell for future uploads. In the description, I also have links for my Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and even Discord servers. Join the N10 Community Discord, as well as my personal Discord server known as HylianLuke. In case you're unaware, PAX East is happening as of the weekend of uploading this video, so if you'd like to see the vlog I'll be uploading from my trip to Boston for PAX East, be sure to check out my second channel, Luke, for all other non-Zelda content from me there. That is all for now, so thank you so much for tuning in. My name is HylianLuke, and I will see you next time. Ciao!